I know I went over these, but identify your values clearly. And identifying your values clearly is basically like writing down your values and looking at them every other day. Or like you could also identify your values clearly by trying something out. See if it's for you, see if you want to do that. But identifying your values the clearest way you can do it. And the easiest way you can do it, go to God and let Him identify your values for you, because like you might not know your values, and values in life is like so good. Like knowing your values is like so good, and I'm not just saying that. Like it's absolutely truly good to know your values and identify your values, especially when you're young, so you know what you want to do, so you know how you want to live, so you and once you, let me talk about once you start identifying your values, once you start identifying your values, never stop driving to your values. Never stop driving and pushing yourself to your values. You might have to go back on the whiteboard a lot of times when identifying your values, and don't let your values trick you that you can't get something done because it's not working the way you want it to work. Things might work for me in 1 year, 2 years. Things might work for you. Things might work for you in a year. See, we got different stories that we can tell. And somebody that made it in 6 months won't make it in a year, but somebody that made it in 3 years made it in somebody that made it in 3 years, somebody different that made it in a year, based on how they go through their path and their journey in life. And that is so so important, how you go through your path and your trials and tribulations in life. Set set standards for how you want to live. Set standards on how you want to live. Do you want to live like the average person, or do you want to live like no average person? Do you want to live like the successful person, or do you want to live the person that sits on the couch all day? Because the person that sits on the couch all day, it's easy to sit on the couch and watch TV all day. That's the easy life. But he's the person that, or she's the person that gets nowhere in life. You're just lazy. Or do you want to be the person that everybody say, oh, that's him. Here he go. I know he got a plan up his sleeve. I know he can change something. I know he can do something around here. Um, and reason why that is good, reason why working is good, and being ahead of something, like not just being ahead of something, or a coordinator or something like that, or to help people no matter what. Like, it's very good, because that's also living in God calling. So live in God calling means helping people. And that brings us to the next one. Focus on your purpose, not prior not popularity. Focus on your purpose, not popularity, because you can only gain so much popularity, and popularity don't mean nothing. Focus on your purpose is gonna mean something. Your purpose and focus, make it so you can be popularity, but don't focus on being popularity first, because you're not gonna be as popularity as first. I'm not focused on being popularity. What I'm most focused on is changing someone's life through my videos and changing their mind. Like, that's my whole goal of making videos like this. And embrace being different. Embrace being different and separating yourself. A lot of people don't do this because they don't really know who they are, or there so many people follow one another. But really following one another is not being different. You're copying somebody else cause it looks cause it looks easier, cause it looks the easiest to do that thing. Copying off somebody else, and that's not being different at all. Practice human while being comfortable. Practice humor. What? Practice you practice humility while still in comfort. Cause like when you practice humility, let me look at the definition again. A model or lower. So when you practice humility is kind of like being humble. Like, always practice humbleness, humility, because when you practice humility, like you, like when you practice being humble, everything would come together. It's nothing that come out being flexy and flashy, but something do come out being humble, being guided as your own self come with being humble. Like, I'm trying to think of some other things, like just being humble, cause once, like, you don't want to be flexy and flashy and somebody plotting on you. You don't want to be flexy and flashy, somebody look at you like a golden ticket, like they could, like it's real easy to get over you. You don't want to be flexy and flashy and like somebody look at you like money, or they could try to lowball you. These is things like we need to be aware of, especially like people that got it all. Like, if you're flexy and flashy, you can have it all, then lose it all. Like, that's how it usually work, because people be trying to people's gonna try you when you're flexy and flashy. So practice humbleness. Always be humble no matter what. Reject comparison, run your own race. Reject comparison and run your own race. You're gonna finish and you're gonna start at the two different times, but it's based on you to start today. Like, if you run your own race and don't compare and don't compete with somebody, you're basically like, I'm not saying don't race to the finish line, because at the end of the day, race to the finish line. It's just like, you have to be the one to start your own race, and like you will finish whenever you will finish. Me saying that is saying, like, for instance, if you start today, 6 months later or a year later, if you start that thing today, you will probably, in that goal, your finish line will probably be next year or the end of this year. That's based on you to finish your race.